So hello guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video we'll cover another amazing lab that is building a pipeline that is based on DevOps. So first of all, click on start lab, and if you have credits, just use launch with credits, and if you don't have credits, ask your program manager for that. Now open the Cloud Console incognito window. Now actually here I'm getting signed in automatically. Sometimes you may need username and password. Check the lab for it. Now basically, particularly for this lab, we need GitHub. So how you have to open a GitHub? Basically open the GitHub, and basically you have to just sign in and sign up. Just in case you don't have an account, click on sign up, enter the details and create it. Now I have already created the account. You can use demo account for your labs. Don't use your personal account. I am signing in over here because it may need it. Now basically, sometimes if you are doing this lab again, instead of this website, you'll having a DevOps file, basically repository. You have to just go to settings and delete this repository like this. Just follow the way I'm doing. Now just enter the name from here to here, paste over here and delete it. Now your repo is basically account is ready. Now come back to the Cloud Console, click on I agree and continue. Now here come to task number 1, and we have to just activate the Cloud Shell. Just click on this button. Basically it will activate the Cloud Shell, and here you have to just click on continue and just authorize yourself. If you get this kind of error, just reload the browser and try again. Here basically you have to click on continue and just authorize yourself. Okay, I hope you are understanding what I am doing. Click on authorize. Now the first step is that we have to initiate the, basically let me increase the font size first of all. Basically we have to initiate the GitHub CLI on the Cloud Shell. So for that, run it. Now after that we have to just log in. Now just copy it and hit enter. Again hit enter. Now type Y and then hit enter. Now again hit enter. Now once again hit enter. Now you have to click on this. Now make sure you are signed into your GitHub account. If not, do sign in. Now basically here we have to click on continue. You can see, wait a second, the page is loading. Click on continue, and sometimes what happens that you may get a two-factor authentication code before this. So check your email with linked with this GitHub account. Now for this app code, we have to copy from here. Just drag your mouse cursor and leave it. Just paste over here. You have to just drag your mouse cursor and just leave it. It will be copied. Now here you have to just authorize yourself. Click on authorize. Now finally the GitHub is logged in. You can see here it is logged in now. You can close this windows. Now come back to the lab instruction and just check out this command. This has been successfully done. Now we have to just, if you want to view the GitHub username, you can do this. Now let's set the email in username. Now let's create a repository named DevOps repo. Basically DevOps repo. Now we will create a directory named GCP course. After that, update the directory. Now clone the repository. So this is also done. Now here we have to change the directory, and simply here we have to create a file. So you have two methods. You can use this editor method or you can use a terminal method. For first part, I want to share some important information, like let's try with a new editor, then we will use this console editor later on. So first thing we have to do is we have to just try this, use nano editor. So for that, let's create this file name main.py. So copy the name here, type nano on the shell space and just paste over here and hit enter. Now copy the contents. You have to copy the first content, Control V, now Control X, Y, and then hit enter. Finally we have created and saved the file. Now we have to create a folder. So how we'll create a folder? It will become little bit difficult for this. So I am opening the Cloud Shell editor for it. So come back here, open the editor. Here basically it may take some time for the files to load. First of all, copy the folder name, that is templates, from here. Copy it carefully. Come back here. You have to click on this GCP course. It's taking a bit of time, so wait for it. Now finally you can see here DevOps repo is here. Click over it. Click on allow and just click on new folder. Now enter the folder name, that is templates. You must have copied. Now here is the folder name. Now copy the file name, that is layout.html. We have to create it under templates folder only. Right click, new file, templates.html. Now paste the entire content over here like this. And now we have to create another index.html file. So for that, first of all, copy the name from here. Copy it. Right click on the templates. Click on the templates and right click. Paste the name over here. Hit enter. Now copy the contents. Paste over here. And just save it. Like this. So you have saved it. Now we have to create a new file, requirements.txt. It is under DevOps repo, not template folder. Okay. So you have to just click on the DevOps repo. Right click over here. Click on new file. Enter the name and hit enter. Okay. The file has been added. Now copy and paste over here basically. Then save it. So you have copied this one. Okay. I copied the Flask version. Now next is that we have to just run this directory one and then configure the email and username. So just copy this command. Okay, and just paste on the Cloud Shell. Yes, you heard it right. We have to paste on the Cloud Shell. Now we have to commit the changes. Finally, we have committed the changes. Now let's run this push command. Finally, all files have been added to our GitHub repo. Now what we have to do, we have to create a Docker file. So copy the name from here and it will be again on the DevOps folder. Okay, it will be on the DevOps repo. Click over here, right click, new file, enter Docker file and hit enter. Okay, you have to just scroll the page to number 6 and just open the editor and replace the content of the Docker file like this if any content is present, and then open the terminal. Basically we have to update the Docker file from the 6th number point, all commands. Okay, now let's change the directory. Now let's check the project ID is enabled. Yes. Now let's create a artifact repositories. After that you will run the auth commands and build the cloud build to check your previous builds also. So now it has been done. Now the second step is running the auth command. After that, let's build and submit it. So it will take some time, so wait for it. It may take 4 to 5 minutes, so wait for it until you get output like this. Like we are back in the same directory, wait for it till it gets completed. You can see all things have been completed. Now what we have to do, we have to create an instance. For that, click on the compute engine, minimize the cloud shell. Now basically here we have to create an instance. The name and the region will be on default mode, and basically we have to just change the container image. So from here, click on OS and storage. On container section, click on deploy container. For the image, you have to just copy from here, from number 15 carefully, and just paste over here like this. Make sure you have done like this, and then just paste correctly. And here you have not to make any other changes. Click on select. Now from here, come to networking sections and click on it first of all, and allow HTTP network. Basically allow HTTP traffic, and then click on create. So it will take few seconds to provision and complete this step. So finally this has been done. Now what we have to do, we have to copy this, open the terminal again, paste over here. Now commit the changes. So these things we have done. Now let's check the score. Now for the next step, we have to automate the builds. So for that, minimize this one, and from the top open the cloud build. Got it? So now here basically we have to update some of the settings. So wait a second. So now from here, click on the settings. Now you can see here that we have to select this service account. So copy from here to here, type on the filter. Now select this one. Now we have to just turn on this set as preferred account. Click on this trigger. Click on create trigger. Now for the name, copy from here. The region will be as per the lab instructions. You can see here, always use according to your lab. Now we have to connect the repository. So click on this. Now you have to click on continue. Make sure you are signed into your GitHub account and you have authenticated previously. If you get any pop-up, then just select your GitHub account. Now here you have to select the repository. The repository will be of DevOps repo only. Make sure to select DevOps repo only if you have multiple repositories already. Now click on connect. Now basically we have to set the branch. So copy the branch name from here. Just copy it. First of all, select the repository. Branch, paste over here. Any branch. And here we have to update it to Docker file to configuration. Basically, no, cloud build to configuration. Now after that, we have to location will be inline. Open the editor. Replace the entire content from the lab instruction. This one, okay, 7 number. Now after that, scroll down, click on done. Now select the service account as per the lab instructions. So copy from here, Wait a second. Copy from here, paste on the filter. You can also paste on the filter or just select like this. Now click on create. It will take some time, so wait for it. You can see that trigger has been already created. Basically we have to rerun this trigger and then check it out. Now click on the history. So it will be available on the trigger sections only. Okay, if you try to check the score, you may get the score. So you can do one thing, just copy this and come to your Cloud Shell session. So we will not get score for this particular task. Now what we have to do one thing only. See what you have to do. Let me show you. So basically you can see we have to update this hello build trigger. Okay, copy it from here and just copy carefully. Okay, copy carefully. Open your Cloud Shell, click on open editor. Now from here open the main.py file, update from here to here. Okay, make sure the content is same as per lab. Save it, file and save. Open the terminal again. Now come here, run this command. And just run the next command also. Okay, now what we have to do, we have to create a fresh instance. But first of all, let's run the trigger because we have updated the files. So what we need to do, come here, click on the triggers. It may take few seconds, so wait for it. Now here you can see run is showing. Click on the run. Now just click on the run trigger. Do not make any changes. Now for the last task, we have to just create a VM instance and update the image ID. So how we'll do, first run this. Now once this is done, you can click on show because we will be requiring this image ID. Okay, currently it's running, and here basically we have to just wait till it gets completed. Click on the execution details. Now here you can see the image Europe-West 4. You have to click on it, and now come back here, minimize it and enter the VM instance. You don't have to modify the VM instance, just like we did in this previously on that VM. We have to create a new VM again with the updated image ID. Okay, and we have to allow the HTTP traffic also. Click on create instance, leave the region and zone as default. Come to OS and storage. You can see on the top OS and storage. Click on change, click on deploy container. For the image, you have to come back to the build page, and from here you can see copy path is here on the top. You have to just click on it and just come back to your VM instance. You can see here this type of update the container image. Click on select. Now we have to just do one thing, go to networking tab and click on allow HTTP network and then create the VM instance. Now it will take a while, so wait for it. Now you won't get the score because we have to just test the changes, that whether the change is populated or not. So you'll definitely not get the score. So I will tell you how you'll get the score. No need to worry about it. So what you have to do, you have to come back to the VM instance. What again. You need to do, once you are in the VM instance, you have to just scroll down and click on the external IP. Scroll left or right and then open the external IP, click on continue. You can see we got the output here, build trigger from hello DevOps. Now we'll definitely get the score, and that's how we have to complete this lab. For the labs and tutorial, check the playlist, and thank you guys. Have a great day ahead. To like the video and subscribe the channel.